Hi everyone, this is Vicki from the Eagle's Nest, and I am going to continue on with the Bible Scripture Journal. And today I am going to make a vellum pocket. So I'm going to get my scoreboard, my mini scoreboard, and I'm going to score like a 1/2 inch. Well, maybe not quite a half, a little more than 1/4, so that I can fold over the sides on the inside so that you have more room when you're sliding your pocket, your tag into the pocket. So that'll be good. So I'm going to fold that down. I don't know if I want to use I think I'll go ahead and do the bottom as well, since I have enough. Okay, this one I'm going to do like right about, well, I'll do this one at a 1/2. You have to be very careful scoring on vellum because it can tear. So I'm going to cut out this bit in here so that we have more room. So when you fold these, you fold the sides in first and then the bottom up, so that when your tag slides in, it slides all the way through. Otherwise, it'd be caught on this. The bottom, I'm going to just slightly press that down, and the corners. Okay. Well, that's a little out. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, got that right. Now I'm going to get the art glitter glue. I'm going to go down the sides, across the bottom, make sure that's together. Okay. And I'm going to just put that on. I'm going to hold the corners to make sure that they adhere. Okay, one thing about the art glitter glue is you may be able to see it through here. I hear Barely Arts glue doesn't do that, but it's going to have a tag in it, so it'll be fine. And I wanted to put the little bird on there. So we ink the bird, the little birdie. And I'm going to put that on there. Alrighty then. Okay. So get my glue book, my Scotch Create glue stick, and I'm going to glue the bird. Okay, put the bird right on there. Okay, at some point, I will make a tag to go in there. Don't think I'm going to do it right now, though. Okay, so got that page. Got that done. Okay, now this, I'm just going to glue these down there. I can't put, you know, something fancy on every page or it'll be just too thick. So I have to space it out. So I'm going to put this one up here with this picture. I think I better ink that. I'm inking with Vintage Photo. There's a lot of shades of brown. Any brown will do. So whichever one you prefer. And I do have ground espresso, which is a darker brown that I also use. Okay. Okay, now this page, I decided that I was going to make a tip out. So I'm going to ink this, and I'm going to glue it to a larger, more sturdy piece of paper. It's actually cardstock. This here is, I want to say it was like 28 pounds or something, which copy paper is 20 pound. This is a little heavier, which you can use, you know, for tickets and stuff in the pockets, and it's fine. But for this tip out, because of the size, is why I wanted to have to make it a little bigger, because this won't fit under there real well. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to glue it on. So I think I will glue it on and then cut it. Sometimes it works out better that way, rather than cut it first and hope you get it on there right. Guess I didn't have to ink that, did I? Okay. So I'm going to put that, well, let me go down a little, make a little frame. Okay. Perfect. Need my guillotine. So I'm just going to eyeball the distance, and I'm going to cut it like right about there, or maybe there. And this, let me see. Well, that is what it is, isn't it? This I will just go here. Well, I have two choices here. I can either fold that, which I don't think I will. I'm going to use washi tape, probably that one. So I was going to put this down here. So I'm going to go ahead, round that corner, and that's going to go there. I think that'll be fine. And ink. Not quite dark enough. Sometimes after you ink it, you go back and you look at it, you say, boy, that's not very dark. I think the ink soaks into the paper. So, okay, so what I'm going to do, that's going to go there. So I'm going to put the tape probably down to there, not all the way. It's going to be halfway. So, because washi tape, you never know how sticky it's going to be. So I'm going to reinforce it with some glue stick. Okay, I'm going to cut that because it was all split. It split on me. I'm going to measure it out. it to be about here, I think. Make sure it's not too long. Perfect. So I'm going to run it over this just for strength. And we'll hope for the best. So I'm going to have to split the distance with the tape. I'm going to put it like here. And I'm going to put it down right here. I'll fold that down, put it on the page, and press it down. Okay, not bad. Could have been better, but not bad. It's going to work. There we go. And this I'm going to just put underneath. Perfect. Okay. Glue it up. And I'm going to lay it down and check before I commit. All right, committed. There we go. And I will probably glue a little something there, or I may put some liquid pearls. Maybe I will do on that. But since you have to leave it to dry, don't want to do it now. So for this page, I'm going to do a double pocket, and I'm going to use the old envelope, the junk mail envelope. I'm going to rip that off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it up. So let's eyeball it on the page. This is going to be the pocket. And then this will be, but I'm going to cut that a little shorter. It's a little too long. So we're going to glue this down. Well, let me cut that off first. Pencil, there we go. I just don't want it sticking up too far. Just a smidge. Just don't need it all. Alrighty. I'm going to just chop that right off. And I'm going to throw that away. Don't need it for anything. Now we're going to glue this down. I don't know, that glue stick is always trying to run and hide. Okay, let's do this. I have to be careful not to glue down too far, which I might have, because you don't want to catch that. Well, I guess that wouldn't matter down there. Okay, so that's done. Well, let me just cut that open. Or the pocket. Down with that. Okay, so now we're going to cover it. And I think I'm going to use this piece. I thought that would coordinate rather well. So we want to do the bottom. Maybe I'll use that piece. Pencil. I'm going to cut it right there. And right there. If it's a little short, it just doesn't really matter. We just want to be close. Close enough. Okay, where's my mark? Right there it is. And then the other mark was, looks like there. We'll just hope that was it. Looks like it. Okay, set that over here. So this is going on here, like so. Boy, that looks crooked. Oh well. I'm not gonna worry about it. This is where I ink in, so that if it's not covered, it's inked. Because sometimes your paper's a little short. So that's how we handle that. We pre-ink it so that when you put it on there, it's covered. Except for here's some little weird things. Okay, so I'm going to take the bone folder and I'm going to press this down. Then it'll stay flatter. So now we're going to glue that on. I thought I had a loose piece, but there it is over there. I don't know, I switched out one glossy book for another. Oh well. Okay, this is going on here. Looks pretty good. Push, push. Okay. I may be cutting a thumb hole in that. So this piece we can use here. We don't need to glue all the way, but since, okay, we will. But you'd only have to glue down enough that you can't see in there, but since it's just a little piece, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to leave it. Put the whole thing in there. Get this glued up. So this is going on here. The nice thing about using the junk mail envelopes is it takes your thin paper and then you have some substance to it. So that's, you know, because otherwise you could technically just take a piece of cardstock and just do this, but since I'm not using cardstock, I'm using the scrapbook paper, and this is a thinner one. Some of them are a little heavier than others. Okay. Let's put this down here. And what I like about this glue is it doesn't dry so quick that you can't slide it around a little bit. Well, I'm just not going to be concerned. Let me see about making a... I'll make one here. Close enough. But here, I would rather... I don't know if that's even in the middle. Oh well. That's good. That's good. So let's ink that. And this. Now I see a little bit of an issue. Okay. Let me see if I can just do this and get away with that, rather than have to cover that. Yeah, good. Okay. I think I'm done with that. Okay, so we have that. Hope that fits on there, yes. So now we're going to take the art glitter glue, which I forgot to put the pin back in there. Well, you know how this glue is. If you know anything about it, can't leave it out too long or it will stop up. So we'll just glue down here and here and just in case, I don't want to get glue on that mat. This is actually the mat that I cut on when I use my razor knife. And this is my good mat that I'm trying to keep good. But this mat, you can see this mat I warped when I used my heat tool when I was embossing. Didn't think about it, and bam. I'm thinking, I think I'm going to put this one down here, and I'm going to make a tag for that one, and put that on the tag, and put the tag in the pocket. So let me put this on here. So this, you can either glue it all the way down, or you could glue it and have a pocket behind and a pocket here, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it that way. So I'm going to glue this on. Oh, shoot. I see I had an eruption. And I think I know why. Because of the glue not going back down because it was stopped up. Okay, let's push this down. Squeeze it out. Try to push in just a little bit to make that not so flat. Okay, and that will go there. This, at this point, I'm just going to put right there. Ink up my guardian angel here. I searched on the internet for these little pictures, and I picked one that looked strong. Okie dokie. Need a piece of a napkin to wipe that off. Ah. And I will get the pin. I saw a video and they were talking about the Fabri-Tac glue, the Fabri-Fix, how if you keep it more than half full, it won't ooze up the top, but if it gets low, it will ooze up the top, and I'm thinking that's the same thing here because this is not very full. I need to go ahead and add some more glue in there. I think it might stop doing that, or if I quit leaving the lid off too long. Okay, glue stick. We'll put the angel on first. And then we'll glue the verse on. Okay. We'll put it like right about there. Okay, a little wet, so let's just let that dry. And don't have a plan for that yet, but I marked this because I'm going to make a hidden paper clip. Okay, what am I going to make it out of, and what am I going to put on it? Okay, I have assorted things back here that I'm using. So here's something. I could use that. The back, I can use the Faith Over Fear. Let's just ink them up. Let me see how I'm going to do this. These are the two that I think I'm going to use. So what I need is a piece of paper, and this, I typically use my old scrapbook paper that has been around forever. I'm tired of looking at it. So this is going to use a large paper clip. I'm going to use the large one. This is like a little under 2 inches. So I'm going to fold this down. This is going to be glued onto this, so I want to make sure I have enough. So I'm just going to fold it here. I think that'll work. Guillotine, where are you? So, will that fit? Barely, but good enough. So, I'm going to put that on like so. So I just need, I'm gonna give a little extra so that I can even it up, because somehow, I don't know how this happens, when you get it all done, it's just not even. Then you gotta even it up. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna take my scissors and cut this off. I don't need that. Okay, I'm gonna flip it this way. Oh, no, I'm not. I really didn't want that to show. I'll just ink it, it's not gonna matter. So the paper clip goes on here. Oh. Well, I don't normally make them like this, gluing these on. That would be fine, but this isn't gonna, well, it'll be okay, but maybe I should use something bigger. Maybe I will use that one after all. If you've ever made hidden paper clips, I mean, okay, that's gonna go there. I'll put that one on the big side and that one on that side. I've actually never done it this way. Usually I fit the whole piece over. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lift that up a smidge. I'm gonna put a dangly on that since it's showing. Because normally it wouldn't even be showing. Okay. Sometimes you just have to go with the way things turn out when it wasn't what you really wanted. Just wasn't planning ahead very well. Okay, let me ink this first, because this will be my only chance. There we go. Okay, this one is going on there. Hopefully it'll turn out. If not, you know, it's just paper. You can make another one. I can always print out more. Although I think in that mess right there, I probably have plenty. Okay, I'm going to put that up. Not all the way, but just press that down. And this is going to go there. And I'm going to have to turn it over just to try to match them and make sure they're even. You know, like maybe both in the middle. I guess if I center it on the paper clip, pull it down a smidge. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to even this up. Oh boy, where to start? I mean, this looks pretty even, but don't want to take too much, just a little. A little on this side. And a bit off the bottom. Boy, does that look uneven. Let's put it in this way. There we go. Now, I'm going to see if I can't round these corners. Kind of, sort of. There we go. See, normally I wouldn't have wanted that showing, but I can live with it. I can always make another one. But that's how you make your hidden paper clip. And that was going to go on here. So I needed to get that made so that I knew where to glue these when I get around to that page. So I think that's going to be it for right now. All right. So thanks for watching and have a nice day.